6:09 now and new this morning. Ducks and geese, they seem adorable. They are adorable, but they are taking over a tri-state town. 9 on your side's Palacero shows us the effect they're having on New Richmond.
The village of New Richmond, it's full of history. It's right in front of the water, and also it's a pretty easy place to find duck and geese.
On the left, you see domestic species.
Then make a right to the New Richmond waterfront and expect to see this flock waddling, eating, and, well,
most people on a walkway do not like to dodge little droppings left by the waterfowl.
It's what they leave behind that's creating a problem, especially as the village is trying to put a new walkway here. So it's asking its residents and visitors to not feed the birds.
It's what they leave behind is the problem. And it can carry germs, it can carry diseases, and it's just not a sanitary condition.
Not only do these droppings serve as proof, the CDC says there are numbers to back it up. Salmonella numbers flying from almost 900 in 2016 to over 1,000 in 2017. Ohio and Kentucky being states of the most concern.
25 to 30 years ago, there was just a small flock of mallards here, 8 or 9 at the most. And then over the past 25, 30 years, particularly the domestic ducks and geese have proliferated to the point where it is an issue.
Not only does feeding the flocks anything from bread and popcorn harm the birds, the village says it can be harmful to you too.
The geese are quite large and they lose their fear of humans. An adult typically is not going to be concerned with the geese, but toddlers who are left unattended, the geese can be mean.
Palacero, 9 on your side.
Paula, thank you. Now, if this sounds familiar, if you were with us yesterday, you might remember when Allie Kramer mentioned this. Allie joins us now. And Allie, you were in New Richmond yesterday doing a live report, and you mentioned these ducks and geese right next to you.
Yeah, and I was going to show them to you live, but then they had just darted behind a car, so you couldn't see them from where we were standing. But there was a guy running down the street, just off Front Street, and the little ducklings are following their mama, and he kind of goes to avoid them, and then they kind of turn with him, and then he's kind of jogging around them. So we didn't, by the time we got in the car to kind of follow along, we didn't see him. We did see a weird white-headed duck, as Terry Helmer called it. It was black body, white head, I don't know. So they're adorable out there. I know they certainly cause those concerns. But you know what? Also up in northern Ohio, they have something called a duck poo shot, like a shooter of sorts. So not all duck poo is bad, Catherine.
I was just going to compliment that Paula did an entire story without saying poo, but now we've said it 3 times. So we're full service here on Good Morning Tri-State.
Had to get it in.
Allie, thank you.